Virtual reality, call me Blade Runner. This spill will hit your heart like an electric gun. Virtual reality, call me Blade Runner. This spill will hit your heart like an electric gun.
You
Virtual reality, call me Blade Runner. This spill will hit your heart like a ninja gun.
Hi chat, can you hear me? Nice! If you can hear me, that probably means that you will hear our lovely guest that's about to appear in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hi! Hello! Hi chat! Here's my lovely guest Kola. Everyone be nice to Kola and say welcome!
Hello, Chad. Hello, Yuzu. Happy to be here. Good morning.
Well, maybe I'll put your mic a little bit higher.
All right.
Yes.
Higher. Oh, yes. We like to get high here.
Let's get high. Higher.
Higher.
Oh, yeah. Chat, can you hear Kola well? Please.
Ara. Can you hear me?
Did you hear that arara? If you did, then it's a good thing. It means you heard her very well.
Very well.
Really high. Okay. Well, that's a good thing then. I need a minute? Wait, what?
Yeah, your mod needs a minute.
Yes. Okay. Welcome here, Kola. Kola, should I call you Kola? Should we call you Kola or Senami? Which one is it?
You can call me Kola.
Okay,
Or Senami.
Kola.
Or yours.
Ooh, okay. I'm already flustered. The stream just started. What? Oh my. Well, welcome here.
I'm seeing you sweating right now.
I am literally sweating right now. Sheesh, yay. Please introduce yourself for chat.
Hi, I am Kolo Tsunami. I am a demon, a particular different kind of demon. I'm a succubus. But I will do my best to hold yours in so that we can have a very wholesome time together tonight. Well, not tonight. This morning.
It is.
Yeah.
The time zones are a bit tricky indeed. It is very early in the morning for us European peeps. Very late for our American soldiers and Canadian soldiers and American soldiers in general. And it's the afternoon in your time zone, right?
Yes. In Asia, it's the afternoon.
Are you comfortable telling us where you are from?
Yes, I'm from Asia, particularly from the underworld. You know, it makes sense because I'm a demon. And the Philippines is basically the underworld. If you guys know Milia from Nijisanji, I basically come from the same place as she does.
Yeah, that's great. Well, it's the first time we have a guest from Asia, I think. Yeah, right, Cha? And it's also, yeah, that's so exciting. It's a very, I have a lot of questions about that. But first...
Like, is it hot in here? Oh, wait, yes, but first, yes.
But yeah, first. Chat. Isn't she the cutest? Can we just take a moment to appreciate what a beautiful lady we have here, and her voice is really okay. So today's guest, Kola, is a voice actress. She's also an ASMR artist, and she's a VTuber, as you can see. So tell us a little bit about how you started doing voice acting, maybe.
How I started? Well, if we must get to where everything started, once upon a time in the underworld, there were a couple of demons who fell in love with each other.
Ooh.
And 9 months later, I appeared.
Right. That
Yeah,
makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense.
yeah. We're talking about how everything started, right?
That is true. That's actually the beginning of it. I mean, if we
Yeah, that's the
go
beginning.
very far in the beginning, we have the Big Bang happening. Did that
Oh,
happen in
that's
the
true.
underworld?
The Big Bang. I wasn't there, unfortunately. I cannot say.
Right. Me neither.
Yeah.
Do you have? Yeah,
Well,
that's a
for
good
voice
question.
acting,
I'm
yeah.
sorry. Go
Okay.
ahead.
So sorry. I was being too silly.
No,
Okay, let
no,
me
no
answer your
worries.
question now. I used to be part of the drama group in high school,
Oh,
so I
okay.
have a little bit of acting experience. But then outside of that, like I didn't really pursue being like a Hollywood A-list actor, actress, whatever. So like I didn't really get into voice acting like after so many years down the line.
Mm-hmm.
And I got into Genshin Impact during the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
And I served as EVA for some of the guide videos for Kitchen Mains. Kitchen Mains is a
Oh.
dedicated theory crafting community for Genshin Impact. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
sure if you're familiar with the group.
I have never heard of it. Like, what do they do?
They basically do theory crafting for Genshin Impact, although
Ah,
I've since left them and I don't do VA for them anymore. But the videos where I did VA for is still there.
that's fascinating. So that's how you started as a voice actress?
Mhm. And then after that, I decided to do ASMR.
Nice. What? Wait. So, are you a big fan of ASMR, or did you discover it through voice acting?
Oh, I've always been into ASMR even before. Like, I was listening to ASMR artists like JoJo ASMR, GB ASMR. It was anime ASMR roleplay that I only really got into like a year and a half ago, more than a year and a half ago. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's fascinating. Wow. Okay, so you started like during the pandemic, right? You started voice acting.
Mm-hmm.
That's great.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. For guides.
So you would say it's been 3 years that you've been a voice actress?
Yeah, almost 3 years. Mm-hmm.
That's great. Oh my god, 3 years of experience. You are like my my senpai.
Senpai.
You
But you've
senpai.
been, but like, isn't cosplay like another form of acting? So I would consider you my senpai. You've been cosplaying far longer than that, right?
Wait, that's a good point actually. Is cosplay
Mm-hmm.
acting? In a way, yes. I would say that makes sense actually. Like I've never, yeah, I did think about this in the past, but I would not really consider myself an actress, especially because like on cosplay, um,
Mm-hmm.
there are a lot of acting um elements that are related to the costumes and like just the sheer fact that you are in costume and wig already puts you in character. And I feel like that's a little bit easier when you don't look like yourself to act differently. So maybe it makes things easier, and I don't really considering it like so much acting. But yeah, sometimes I do cosplay characters that have a very different personality than my real personality. So, and that sometimes is tricky, but it's also fun to try to be someone else, like act like someone else.
Mhm.
So, yeah, it is acting in a way. Thanks for pointing that out. I've been
Yeah,
doing
like
cosplay for 6 years, so now. So,
senpai, Yuzu
but
senpai.
no, you are my you are my senpai. VA senpai is you.
Well, if it's for voice acting characters, I've only really been doing it for maybe almost a year and a half when I did ASMR. Because before that, all I did was really voice guides. So yeah.
Oh, where Manticore is asking, what's a senpai? I would
What's a senpai?
do the honor of our guest to define senpai. How would you define senpai?
Senpai. How would I define senpai? It's a very, very cute Japanese word that you use on someone where they have either more experience than you do in a particular field or they're older than you.
Yes,
Mhm.
exactly.
Now, yeah, now don't take this opportunity to ask us our ages because we won't answer.
Yes, because we're not from this world anyway. Age does not like apply to us, right?
Yes, it doesn't apply. Hmm.
It doesn't apply. Don't even ask. We are atemporal. We've been here forever. We'll be there forever. Hmm.
Mhm,
So, do you have any advice for creators that would like to start as a voice actor slash actress? For example, I would like to get into it. I'm so fascinated. I've been watching
mhm.
your YouTube channel. By the way, chat, if you haven't
Oh,
seen Cola's YouTube channel, she does voice acting and she's so good at getting in character. And her voice is obviously, I mean, you can hear right now. Her voice is like so beautiful. I've been fascinated by your work. Like, would you have any advice for people who want to start?
it's not like I'm happy hearing that from you, Yuzu.
What? Why? Wait, eh, you're at Tsundere? Are you at Tsundere? Oh my god, Chad!
I'm
Kola is
not.
at Tsundere. We have established that today, here and now.
I'm not a tsundere. I'm not. Hmm.
So cute. You're so cute. I
No,
really like your
you.
pouting face. I can do it too.
Well,
Let's do a
hmm,
pouting face together. Chad, it's not
okay,
like we
let's
like
try.
you, Chad.
Hmm.
Ara, ara.
Yeah, it's not like we like each other or anything. Hmm.
Oh, wait, 1 second. I have to thank
Hello
Chuck.
everyone.
Chuck, who else? Dr. No Shame and
Oh,
also Eramis. Thank you guys for resubbing. You guys are amazing. Thank you so, so
mm,
much
you're
for
Giga
supporting stream.
Soldiers.
Giga Soldiers, for sure. The
Mhm.
best. um, so yeah, do you have any advice
Hmm.
for people who want to
Um,
start?
anyone to start? So, for me personally, even though I've only been doing ASMR for like um ASMR voice acting for like a year and a half almost, I would say if you're delusional, you have a leg up over the competition.
Oh, oh. So your advice is to
Yeah.
be a little bit delulu?
Yes, embrace your delulu self.
Let's go. I can totally do that. That's in my
Mm.
skill set. I'm so delulu. Every morning I wake up and I am delusional. I'm like, I am an anime girl online. So I feel like I can do that.
Only online. I thought you're also an anime girl, IRL.
Yeah, that's why I'm delusional because I don't even like. It's like in every aspect of my life, I am an anime girl. I'm never stopping. The weebness is too strong.
Yes, I hope you continue being an anime girl even when you have like white hair? That would be
Yes.
amazing.
Though I will never have white hair because my hair always gonna be blue.
always gonna be blue. Oh, very, very good taste. Mm.
Yes, yes, yes. You know, I've been thinking actually when your hair becomes white, it's so much easier to put the colors in your hair because you don't have to bleach it anyway. So I'm actually looking
Mm-hmm.
forward to have gray and white hair. Listen to this
Gray and
chat.
white hair.
Yes. Wait, you have
Yeah.
what? How would you describe the color of your hair? Light blue, silver?
Yeah, light blue. Light blue going, yeah, it's a very faint light blue, I would say. And then there's the pink shade at the back.
That's really cute. I really like it. We are blue
Thank
sisters.
you.
Blue for the win.
Yeah. When I saw you, you like blue. Sorry, my voice. Let me just drink some water.
Yes.
Sorry.
Stay hydrated. I'll stay hydrated too.
I I didn't do any vocal warm-ups.
Yeah,
Do
me
you
neither.
do you do vocal warm-ups sometimes?
I heard it's better to do that, but
Yeah,
I'm a naughty girl and I never do it. Do you
a
have any? Oh,
naughty
wait.
girl.
Can you teach us some vocal warm up that we could do?
Vocal warm-ups that you can do. Yeah, the easiest one is do re mi. So you just basically do re mi fa sol la up to how high you can do the do re mi's.
Oh, okay.
But don't push yourself too much. Hmm.
I
That's
heard that.
one.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh yeah, go ahead. You said you heard.
Oh, no, 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 no. It's you. It's you. It's you.
Mhm. Yes, it's me. It's always been me.
So cute. Do you have another tips for warm ups?
It's sometimes I also do like opening the mouth, like just a popping sound like that,
Oh,
so that you just yeah, it's kind of fun to do too.
ooh. Guys, I'm doing the thing. I'm doing the warm up. Listen to me.
That's also an ASMR trigger, so it's
Oh,
nice.
how can you find out about ASMR triggers?
For ASMR triggers, just watching a lot of ASMRs, I guess.
Mm.
Mhm.
It's I've 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 heard that. Okay, so personally, I feel like I have a hard time getting the tingles with ASMR.
Yeah, it's
Sometimes,
really hard sometimes.
right? And I heard you
Mhm.
can even build a tolerance to it. And so sometimes something that triggers your tingles does not after a while, does not anymore. Have you experienced that?
Mhm. Yeah, I actually don't experience tingles a lot, but there is, like some people listen to ASMR not necessarily for the tingles, but more for the comfort and reduction of anxiety.
Oh.
Mm.
Oh, okay, that
I
makes
mean,
sense.
me personally, I like the comfort and reduction of anxiety. Like whenever I do my ASMR streams on Sundays, and then I'm like super anxious before the stream, the
Mm.
moment I start doing the ASMR, I also calm down. And I really, really like that part about ASMR, especially in today's world where everything has to be so fast paced, like everything go, 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 go. There's no stopping, the hustle and bustle.
Yeah, it's
So,
too much sometimes.
mm, mhm. Oh,
And so
thank you.
making the content also helps you, right?
Yes, I really, really enjoy ASMR roleplay because it feels like I'm acting. Well, I am acting, I guess, because it's a
Yes.
different character.
Yes, it requires a lot of. I have noticed, like on different characters that you make on, that you, sorry, you act as in your videos on YouTube. You also
Uh huh.
like add, um, little sounds. Like I watched your vampire roleplay video, and I heard the sound of like tape, and I was like, oh my god, this is actually going to like restrain me, or what the hell is going on? And it's like so immersive, and I must say, like, I'm so impressed with what you do. That's like so in character. I really like it.
You. Thank you. It's a shame though for the vampire audio that you listen to. It's been demonetized by YouTube. And,
Oh.
like, I wouldn't have minded it if it was just a simple demonetization. But in YouTube, when the video goes demonetized, it's not just demonetized. It doesn't just stop earning money. It also stops getting recommended to people.
Oh no.
Mhm.
That's such a shame. Do you have any idea why it's been demonetized?
Yeah, because I really got into the vampire bit. Because
Ah.
after the 11-minute 30 seconds mark, where I suck on the poor victim's blood, I started, the sucking sounds and then moaning as well because of how good the blood tastes. You know how it is as a
Mm-hmm.
vampire. Wait,
Yeah.
I mean, you're not a vampire, but let's just assume if you were a vampire and then you were eating your favorite snack.
Yes. Of course.
Mhm.
It's like she's just eating a very nice meal. What's wrong with that?
Yeah. Sometimes
This
when you're eating a very nice meal, you just make some delicious noises?
right. And you know, in some
Mhm.
cultures, like in Japan, it is appropriate to actually make slurping sound when you eat ramen, for example. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. My mom was like so confused before as well. Now that you mention it, she was like asking me the other day, like
Mm.
why are they so loud with surfing? And she was asking, my child, you shouldn't be like this. You have to you shouldn't make loud noises like that. And I was like, no, mom, the Japanese in that video are loud because it's a form of respect. If you're
Yes.
loud with your food, that's like telling the chef, oh, you're making the good shit. I mean, I didn't
Mm-hmm.
say the good shit, but
Yeah.
good
No, no,
food.
yeah. You don't say that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
that's
get bonked by my mom with a chancla if I said bad words.
right. Right.
Mhm.
Wait, so YouTube is like doing vampire mukbang discrimination. This is unacceptable.
Yeah.
Unacceptable.
Yeah, now that you mention it, unacceptable. Yes. Condition.
Oh, that's a shame though. Did you have any other like is there any other situation where you got video demonetized?
Yeah, but the other one is completely my fault, which
Oh.
is I used a Lamia art and it showed a lot of the tummy up to like the lower body, but not showing the private part, but almost at that part. So I understand why they demonetized that one, and I
Ah,
deleted that video afterwards.
I see.
Yeah, you have
S-
to be careful
mm.
with those showing too much skin.
Oh, okay. But are there
Mhm.
clear guidelines? Because, for example, on Twitch, you have very clear guidelines of which part should show and which one should not. Like, I think they even made like um um like a schema of like where it should go and not. But like, I feel like
Mm.
YouTube is a bit more tricky because they are a little bit. I don't
Yeah, they're a
know.
bit more strict, but there are some videos that get past them. Especially
Yeah.
in ASMR though, they are super strict because there was one point, no, it's still going on. A lot of spicy audios are in the ASMR space, so they started
Ah.
getting serious about enforcement.
Damn. Oh no. So you
Mhm.
would you say that like ASMR artists are more inclined to get these kind of issues with YouTube compared to other?
Yes.
Oh no.
Mhm.
That's unfair. I mean, I understand where they're coming from. If there are a lot of abuse in this section and you want to keep it like, not ban everyone, so you're trying to regulate the content. I get that, but it will be it I would feel unfair, like I would feel treated unfairly as an ASMR artist if I would see other creators in other spaces get away with so much more. Like, oh,
Well, the thing is, like when you compare ad revenue in YouTube versus Twitch, in
mm-hmm,
YouTube you earn way more,
mm-hmm.
but in Twitch you earn like literal cents on ad revenue. And then ads in Twitch run forever. And YouTube, after 15 seconds, you're like, okay, I can finally watch the video.
Oh, that's a
On
good
Twitch,
point.
right? The minimum is like 30 seconds. And like if you're a viewer and like 30 seconds, that's half a TikTok.
Right, yeah, right. That's like, and sometimes TikToks are only like 7 seconds long. That might be
Oh
three
yeah.
TikToks.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like why would you spend that much time waiting for the Twitch stream to come online?
I agree.
Mm.
That's a good point. Yeah, I've been thinking of trying to stream on YouTube, but I was like, someone who works in the streaming industry gave me this advice of, if you want to stream on two different platforms, you should try to have two different kinds of content for each, like, so there is an incentive for your viewers to watch you on both platforms. Whereas if it's the same content, they might just stick to one platform. And I was like, that's a good point, but I feel like I don't I'm still experimenting with things I enjoy doing on stream, and
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I feel like it's hard to completely separate your content like this. I have noticed that, do you stream on YouTube at all?
Sometimes.
Hmm.
Mm.
You do ASMR, right?
ASMR, I did try a couple of times in YouTube, but I decided to just keep it on Twitch
Oh.
because I'm like, I already do a weekly ASMR on Twitch every Sunday. And then also on YouTube, I release ASMR roleplay once a week. It used to be two ASMR roleplays a week. And then I do Twitch stream. And then on top of that, sometimes I would do like two Twitch streams with ASMR in the past, on top of the two ASMR roleplays.
Oh.
And I was like
Oh.
burning out.
Hmm. That is a
So I
lot.
thought, yeah, I'll keep on streaming ASMR and Twitch, but at least YouTube still has my roleplays.
That's good. So that's the way you decide which platform to do which content, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I have noticed that you also do gaming streams on Twitch. So you do a bit of
Mm.
both?
Yes.
Well, how do you decide? How, like, do you just go with your feel? Like, oh, today I feel like doing gaming, or today I feel like doing ASMR, or how do you decide this?
I usually decide the week before. And then usually it's just ASMR is always non-negotiable. It's Sundays. Nothing can change that. It's always Sunday.
Mm.
And then the other one or two streams, because I recently reduced my streams to 2 to 3 times a week. So the other one or two streams would be either Gotcha Game or Battle Remastered, or next week it's gonna be Armored Core. So 6. Why am I saying
Oh,
7?
nice. I have some fans of Armored Core in my chat, so I'll probably be happy to
Oh,
hear that. Yay!
damn,
Make sure you
babes.
follow Kola, guys. She's gonna give you the good content. I
Good
mean, just for
content. I'm not sure. I haven't played Armored Core since the PS2 days.
I feel like any content coming from you is gonna be good content. Come on,
Thank
come on.
you. I actually feel so blessed, when you mention like the good content and stuff. Like I literally streamed less hours the past 2 months, and yet I'm seeing like an uptick in viewership. Like new people
Mm,
are coming by, and I'm like, how are you guys discovering me?
that's great. You're doing great. I've noticed that. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, Kola always makes good
Mhm.
content. See, Chad agrees.
Thank you. Real BattleBit streamer. Do
Yay.
you know BattleBit Remastered?
I don't know about it. I actually not much
Mm-mm.
of a gamer. I I do watch. My thing is more like anime, and I also like to stream VR chat. I have this similar thing that you have with the Sunday streams. Usually Sunday streams are VR chat, hanging out and dancing. I like to
Mm.
dance and sing. One thing that I would really like, so one thing that I had in mind maybe for YouTube is to upload song covers or do singing karaoke streams on YouTube instead of Twitch, so I can like have a separate content and start a new platform. But the problem is I always end up singing on Twitch. Like I can't help it sometimes. I just feel like singing is stronger than my will.
I mean, in YouTube, you need to enlist your karaoke stream anyway. So
Mm-hmm.
if you're already doing Twitch, like, there's no real reason to do karaoke on YouTube, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. That's why I don't know. I feel like the voice covers are nice and they are nice because it's
Oh
just
yeah,
like something that I enjoy, but I know that you cannot really monetize those. So it's not for a revenue kind of activity, just so for fun. Um
mm-hmm.
but yeah, it's like I have a hard time finding like the motivation to like go through everything that is needed for recording a cover, whereas on Twitch like I just go and sing whenever I feel like. It doesn't matter,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, that's the big difference. Because in YouTube, you have to plan out everything. For example, if you just title your YouTube stream like "Come in gaming," it's not really gonna attract people all that much because people on YouTube, when they browse, they usually are looking for something.
Yes, that's true.
Mhm.
They have already an idea in mind what they want to watch, unless you do like me, streams where I just deep dive on YouTube and watch whatever I find.
Yeah, but like before you click on something, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have this preference, clear preferences.
That's
And I
very
do
true.
think that's why Hololive is also flourishing there because they have like clear identities for their talents
Mm-hmm.
and appearances, aesthetics. They're also unique. They have their own skills, personalities.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really hard for indie VTubers like us because we need to create content first before we stream. Because the live stream on YouTube, if you're small, nobody's really gonna find you.
Yeah, it's hard when you're indie. I have to agree with this. And you know what? I've noticed I see I see creators like you and also other friends of mine. They are so talented and we are doing good as indies, I feel like. But it's also kind of
Oh,
like frustrated sometimes when you see like how to say that? Like I have some friends that do like corporate level, like almost all
mm-hmm.
of my friends actually they do corporate level content, and it's like because you're not corporate it's hard to get noticed. And I just feel like that's why as indie youtubers I feel like we tend to help each other a lot more also, like stream, like do collabs and shout outs and stuff like that, because at the end of the day like what really matters as an indie VTuber is the community, right? Like trying to
Mm-hmm.
lift up each other, I feel like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh.
But I also want to think that the reason why Corpo works out like that because it was built on the efforts of
Oh,
previous generations. That's
of
why
course.
when new waves in Hololive debut, it's because so many of their senpai sacrificed a lot for the company. So people come to understand what this company is about, what kind of talents they
Mm-hmm.
produce, and so people kind of have an idea what they can expect. But for us in indies, like we're so diverse because like you can literally do anything.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's true.
Although there are some agencies, like for example VShojo, I'm not sure if you know Project Melody.
Yes, I know. I'm.
Yeah, she's very unhinged and she streams in, another site.
Yeah, I know. I've been
Mhm.
a guest on her podcast, and
Oh,
she's so
interesting.
so lovely. She's really lovely.
Can you tell us your experience? I mean, this is you interviewing me, but I'm
Ah,
interested to hear your experience.
of course. With like, oh, I mean, frankly, it was just really a good time. We were talking about like just a little bit of degen stuff. I mean, I'm also a degen sometimes. I mean, I can behave if needed. But
If needed.
if needed, but if I don't need, I can go full unhinged and degen. So yeah, we talked a little bit about like um that kind of stuff and like favorite hentai tags and stuff. That was funny. Frankly, I have to admit that I used to stream in the past as my flash tuber. And it was
Hmm.
just not, I did not feel the same connection to chat as I feel today. um
Oh,
yeah, I feel like
how
people,
come?
it's kind of weird, it's a paradox, but when people can see your flesh body, they do tend to associate like how they perceive everything you do will go through a filter of how they perceive your body, right? And your face and stuff. Whereas when you're streaming as a VTuber, I feel like obviously your VTuber represent your personality because you get to design it. Or I mean, some people do not design their own VTuber, but they would choose a VTuber according to their taste, which reflects their personality more, in my opinion. And so
Mm-hmm.
I feel like people will perceive like anything you do will go through a filter that is of your choice. Like the design you choose and the virtual body you choose is of your choice, and people will perceive you through it, which is which makes things more genuine, in my opinion. Like people have less bias to interpret or misinterpret things you say because they see more like what you really mean and who you really are, right? Would you agree with this?
Hmm. Yeah, I agree with you, 100%. Especially, like because as humans, we are so predisposed with appearances and stuff, and we are very, very self-critical.
Mm-hmm.
We are very critical of ourselves. So when we try to put ourselves out there, we put on too much walls that we sometimes forget who we really are when you're just showing yourself like that.
That's
But
so
if you
true.
become a VTuber, you can actually take some of the parts of yourself and push it forward and dial it up to 11 as a VTuber, which you can never do as a human flesh tuber.
Yes, that's
Mhm.
true. You can choose like parts of yourself that you like and like showcase those and like intensify those areas of your personality. Or yeah, I agree totally with you. And as a creator that does different dimension content, content in different dimension, I must agree that for me VTubing is very therapeutic because as a
Oh.
cosplayer, I really I really enjoy being in character and performing
Hmm.
as a character online, and even like on a picture. To me, it's like a performance. Obviously, in my day-to-day life, I do not wear cosplay contacts. I do not wear those kind of costumes. I mean, my
Yeah.
personal style a bit eccentric sometimes, but it's like I'm. This is not who I am. But the thing is, people get confused sometimes online. They think that this is who I really am, like someone very flamboyant, always wearing like very dramatic makeup, and this is not true at all. And I feel like I've struggled with this for some time before starting VTubing. I was like, wait, people are like getting the wrong idea here. But for me, it's very clear in my head. I know this is my cosplay. This is like not who I am, and I keep saying that in the comment section sometimes when people are like, marry me, you're so beautiful. And I'm like, that's not me. Like, that's just a cosplay, right? And even if it was me, please do not say that to people in comment section.
Oh,
And
right. So I can't comment that on your. Oh well.
you can. You get a pass.
Oh, oh, oh.
Oh, you get a special. You have a special pass.
Wow. I got a special treatment. Let's go, Chad.
Yes, special treatment because I really like you.
Oh,
And so yeah, she got the
but
respass. Another wife to the harem. I mean, who is in the harem of who? Like,
the
I'm not sure.
answer is yes. User,
And
the answer is
yes,
yes.
of course. Let's go. Okay, Chad is getting excited. Chad, I
Mm.
see
So
you
when
guys.
are we getting married in VR chat?
Oh, 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 Chad.
She froze up.
uh, uh, I'm having a blue screen in my mind right now. Wait a moment.
Power. Collecting information, sending to Microsoft.
Yeah, it's like, do you want to report this to? No, no, no. I don't want to report this. I want to keep this in my little mind and cherish
Mm.
this question forever. The Riz is successful. Yes, Rev. Very, very much.
Successful.
So, do you
I
go in
learned a
VR?
lot from chat.
I am up to do that. We can do like
Mm.
a wedding stream if you want.
That would be fun.
That would be so funny, right? It's not a real
Yeah.
collab without a marriage. Yeah, exactly. Bien.
Mm.
Chat
I
understand.
haven't I haven't searched for any marriage models in VR chat yet.
Oh, oh. Do you happen to go in VR chat often?
During the pandemic,
Hmm.
kinda. Nowadays, it's just every X months. No, wait. X kind of sounds cringe now because of Elon.
Yeah. X. So stupid. Elon is
Yeah, so stupid.
dumbass.
And he's even going to remove the ability to block
I
users.
saw that yesterday. I was like, what? Everyone
Yeah,
is
that's
saying that
crazy.
he probably saw like the list of people that blocked him and he was like, okay, I'm getting rid of this.
Yeah, I haven't blocked.
Oh, yeah, I don't blame
Mm.
you. Good for you. Good for
Mm.
you, actually.
But I have something to confess to you. I mean, aside
Mhm.
from the marriage
Oh,
proposal, Yuzu, I used to like Elon a lot.
oh, me
I
too.
used to, right?
Me too. Yes. Okay. Okay, I have to say something about this because I feel like
Mm.
I have to explain myself if we talk
Yes,
about
please
this.
explain.
Yes, okay. I have to explain myself. Okay, so a few years ago, yeah. I was in
Yes.
engineering school. Okay, so I was
Mm-hmm.
very into engineering, technology, like research and everything. And
Oh.
I was looking up to Elon Musk a lot. I was like, this dude
Mm-hmm.
is like making moves. Things are moving thanks to him because he would like I knew he was mostly a dude with a lot of money doing stuff because like okay guys, if you're in chat and you do not agree with this, please do your research. So just as a disclaimer, but I was like, you know what? It's really cool that he's investing in all this new technology like electric cars and like like with SpaceX and everything. And I guess this is still true, but I wish he never opened a Twitter account. Like I wish we would not know his unhinged 3 a.m. thoughts at all fucking times. Like I wish I could just keep that idea of him in my mind, like pristine idea. Like this dude, like he could have been a role model for the rest of my life still, but he decided to
Yes.
open his mouth on Twitter. I wish he just would have shut
Yeah.
up.
When he was invisible and just, like buying companies left and right.
What is
And then we
your
got to know
experience
him.
with this? Yeah.
Yeah. It all started when like he started calling the diver who called him out, like building his submarine to go there, and then like the diver
Mm.
disagreed with Elon, and then Elon called the diver pedo, and then it was like, huh? Why? What?
Yeah, like I know, me too. Around that time, I was like, "What the hell is going on? The dream is
Yeah.
shattered."
Why are you saying this? But it's like just the very first try. So I was
Mhm.
like, is this man joking? Probably he is. And then he got worse and worse over the next several months and years. So I'm like, why, Elon? Why? I
Why?
want to be in. I wanted to be a cat girl with your technology,
Right?
but
He
not
wanted.
anymore.
Not
Mm,
anymore. No. Mm-mm.
mm,
See, guys, chat,
mm.
this is a good example of how to absolutely destroy all the respect people have for you and absolutely shatter your Reese. He used to have some good Reese. Not anymore. No more
Yeah.
Reese.
And he's a coward. Like he called out Zuckerberg and wanted to fight him, and then he keep on making excuses.
Right! Oh my god.
Hmm.
Okay, Hello Spaz has a good point. Okay, but if he didn't open his mouth, he continued to idolize an absolute
An
moron
absolute
without even
moron without
knowing.
even knowing.
That's
Yeah,
true.
yeah. At least now our eyes are open.
Yes, we know the truth.
I agree, chat. Zuck would body Elon. Like, never in my life would I have imagined that people are going to be taking Zuckerberg's side.
Me
But
too.
somehow Elon made it happen.
That's such a feat in itself, right? Honestly, kind of
Yeah.
like wow. That's
Mm.
incredible. Ignorance is
Mm-hmm.
bliss is a lot of shit. I agree. Also, Zuckerberg
Mm-hmm.
is a lizard man. He got superhuman strength.
Even though he's a lizard man, he's like even more human than Elon. Absolutely
Right.
has zero drama with his family. He loves his wife. He loves his son. Like, he's a simple family man outside of owning Facebook, I guess.
Yeah, right? And I think like at the end
Mm.
of the day that what's matter like it's in a higher importance than just anything like Elon does. It's like, family
Mm.
good family man, good. We like good family men.
And he also
Yeah.
competes in VJJ professionally, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
he is also trained professionally. So he's definitely gonna body Elon.
Wait, how do you punch him if he never blinks? Bro's gonna stare at you and just you would just
You
lose.
lose.
Chat, you guys are so funny.
Yeah, Zuck isn't human. That is common knowledge here. He's a lizard
Yeah.
man.
We all know
Yeah, yeah,
that.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
But
But
frankly in a
like,
good way.
but the United States is a country for immigrants, you know? So they have no problem with having lizard men there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like people from all over the galaxy can we accept
Mm.
aliens and lizard men from space too.
Yes. Land of the free, damn it.
Like in Land of the Free, let's go. I love hearing you both love. Thank you.
Mm.
We're just
Thank
like
you.
we're just doing a little bit of trolling.
Oh
Just a little bit
yeah.
of
So you
trolling.
asked about the voice acting before. Did you ever consider
Oh,
like doing ASMR roleplay as well?
okay, so oh sorry. Good timing to cough there. I I actually I noticed something very funny.
Oh.
A friend of mine of um a few years actually sent me scripts for me to try to read, but I've never felt confident
Oh.
enough acting them. And then I noticed on your channel that it was total coincidence. I was checking who wrote the script of one of your video, and it was him. I was
Oh.
like, what? The world is so small. Anyway, that was just a
Who was
funny.
wait, 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 who was it? Who was it?
Uh, the Muso Kujo, I think his name.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. I had him write a script for me before. I remember him.
Yeah, what a coincidence. Anyway,
Oh.
that's just a fun anecdote. The world is so small, but I I have considered it. I just am not that confident in my acting. I feel like, and also I do have a strong accent. I feel like all the all the characters I would play would be the French version. Like, oh, a French vampire. Oh, a French succubus. It's like the French everything.
I'll have to stop you there with thinking
Okay.
that that is a disadvantage. No, no, no. That is not a disadvantage, my dear.
Oh.
You can totally just embody that. And then
Ooh.
everyone will remember, like when they click on your video and, oh, I know this voice.
Mm.
You can be that. Like for me, for example, I can barely do too many voices. Like I just have this normal voice and I also have wait, can I do this?
Yeah.
And I also have this one where I'm just really shy and oh, I'm so thankful I'm here with you, Sue. It's not too far from my normal voice, right? I'm just acting a
Oh.
little more shy there.
Ooh. Okay, your voice is so
Wow.
good. You're so good at this. What?
What?
Yeah.
Oh, you're
I
making me blush.
Me too. What? Okay, we're making each other blush in here. Like everyone's blushing. It's a blush
Hmm.
party.
A blush party. I do think
Yeah.
that it's not a requirement for you to be able to do a gajillion voices. Like, for example,
Mm.
one of the most popular voice actresses,
Mm-hmm.
where she voiced, why am I putting my tongue out? Where she voiced Hu Tao in Genshin Impact, and then Kagura from uh, Gintama. She's like known for playing all those kinds of characters, and her voice is pretty much the same. Rie Kaguya.
Right.
Mm,
Right. So you would say, yeah, because you do have also a very um how do you say that, recognizable voice, like very on brand, and like I think your
thank
choice of
you.
script is also good because you always choose scripts that like fits your vibe very well. And sometimes we're a bit more shy, as you said, so that's cool. Like we got more assertive and more shy characters, but it's true
Uh,
that you're working with like a good talent that you already have, right? Not working against it.
mhm, mhm. So, in my opinion, you should just use your voice like that. You don't need to
Mm,
change it when you
right.
when you when you decide to act. But I do understand it limits you. Like for example, I want to do dumb boy voice acting. Oh, my voice is no. I can't
Ah,
do I can't do I can't do like a believable tomboy voice. It's just not
ah,
possible.
I see. I mean,
Yeah.
to be frank, as you said, you probably don't have to. I feel like you have a good branding now, like the voice that you are, like the characters you're able to voice. And that's true that maybe it's not necessary to go against that and work with what
Mhm.
you're already good at. And I feel like in my case, it's also like I don't know where to start, right? It's like, how do you
Mm.
even get into this? Like to get people to know you in that sphere and that field. It's like it's kind of niche, right? In a
Yeah, for
way.
me, actually, I didn't do much study in the beginning when I first got into it. A friend just told me, like, hey, Kola, you should try this script. And it was a yandere script, and I was like, ain't no way, I'm not a yandere. But then he was like, okay, I'm gonna pay you $100 to read
Oh,
this to me.
oh, that's amazing! Wow.
Yeah. So we kind of got started from there. If we're talking about ASMR voice acting, it kind of
Mm.
started from there.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
That makes sense. So you.
So
Oh, sorry.
I
Go ahead.
didn't even pick Yandere. I didn't even pick Yandere in the beginning. It was just what he liked. So I was like, I wasn't really into Yandere. I mean, when we're talking about anime, I do know some Yandere anime, like Future Diary,
Mm-hmm.
and then wait, have you watched that? Mirai Nikki?
Yes, I have watched it. Yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is a nice anime, right?
I feel like she's one of the most iconic yandere ever.
Yeah, she's very, very iconic. So I was like, yeah, Yandere exists, but I'm like, I'm not subscribed to r/Yandere and stuff. I'm like
Mm-hmm.
very casual. And then after I read that script, after that, it was like, I got pulled into this abyss.
You got yeah,
And
you
I guess I just like being yandere from then on.
that's
Well,
good.
there's another incident though, because like, as streamers, right? You get exposed to a lot of different people.
Mm-hmm. That's
And there
true.
was this one time in the stream, because there was this someone who was saying, Cola, I'm gonna go see another streamer now. And then he posts that shit off every now and then. And I'm just like, oh, okay. I'm just
That's
like,
not
yeah, okay.
nice.
At the beginning. And personally, I don't really like that. Like, if you're
Yeah.
just gonna leave to say that, oh, I'm gonna stop watching you so I can watch another streamer, don't say that. But I was just
Mm.
too nice, because like when you're starting out, every single viewer counts, even if that someone is being offensive to you.
Mm.
And then after that, I was like, after several occasions like that, I had enough. So I was like, I brought up the knife. Wait, where is it? Where's my knife?
Oh, where's the knife, chat? Where's the knife?
Yes,
Oi!
here. I brought out the knife and
Oh!
I I think that was the part when I was able to actually connect with the yandere personality.
Because you became actual yandere. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I was like, why are you going to leave me and watch this other streamer when you can just stay here and watch me?
Ah, I love that. I would like. I mean, I don't like his comment because that's rude. But
Mm.
frankly, I really like your reaction. Like that's so iconic. Like, yes, Twitch. This is tomato juice, okay, Twitch and YouTube too. If when this
Huh?
gets uploaded
Tomato
to
juice.
YouTube,
Who said this is tomato juice?
this
This
is
is just blood for going against me.
okay. Sorry.
I mean, sorry. I don't want you to get demonetized when you upload the highlights.
No. I was totally not trying to trigger the yandere in you at all whatsoever. No. Mm-mm.
But speaking of acting though, like I've noticed that for my most popular videos, it's
Yeah.
when it's when I actually pull out like actual real emotions, you know?
Mm.
It's like for the Yandere one, it came from that. Why do you keep on saying you're going to another streamer?
Yeah.
Fucking stay here, damn it. Something like that?
Yeah.
So for me, acting becomes the best acting when it doesn't feel like acting.
Yeah. It's like coming from an actual emotion that you had in the
Yes.
past. Mm-hmm.
Instead of pretending. Mhm.
Okay. So you're saying that if I want to become a yandere, I need to channel my angry
Inner
self.
jealousy. When you're
Angry.
jealous,
Jealous.
envious, yeah.
No, I feel like this is not working. Wait, this is not
Gremlin
the.
energy.
This is the gremlin energy. Shit, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, well, I think like. Oh, wait, no.
Yeah, good chat.
I have a good anecdote about yandere though.
Hmm. Oh?
So yeah, in the past, a lot since cosplayers they get requested a lot to do a hegao for some degen reasons that I don't need to explain here.
Uh-huh.
And a lot of people would like ask you all the time in comments, can you do a hegao? Blah blah blah. I mean, the trend has died down since then. Frankly,
Uh-huh.
I feel like people are less into a hegao than they used to. But it used to be like a big part of comment sections of cosplayers. Anyway, I used to make like GIF requests on my Discord server in the past when I don't have time to do that anymore, sadly. But that's the yandere face. Oh no, she's mad at me, Chan. She's
No,
mad
I'm
at me.
not mad at you. I'm mad at those people who reduce you to that.
Right. And
Mm.
so I used to make like the GIF request, and on the GIF request, I would tell people it's fine to ask for something because I feel like any creators, it's fine to ask them stuff if they ask them first, like they ask you first. So if they're like, it's a way to be consensual, right? It's like consent. Like the creator is like, please suggest me things to do, and then it's fine. And so on Discord, I was asking people for suggestion of gifts for me to make in cosplay, and they would request the ahegao, obviously. But I was like, I don't really feel like doing that. But someone asked me to make a yandere face. And I guess it was less of a yandere face and more of a gesugao, you know?
Gesuga. Wait. I am not I am not into the otaku hole deep enough. What is the Gesuga? What?
Oh, chat, I'm going
What's
to,
that?
like, it's just like her friend who brought her to the yandere world. I'm going to bring her to the gesugao. Okay, so...
This is called Gesuga?
Yeah, it's the crazy face that sometimes also the yandere do. Like when they are
Oh.
very excited, but it's more of a crazy face and less of
Oh.
sexual face like the
I
ahegao can
think I've
be.
seen this kind of face in a Mexico City actress video before.
Okay, so let's go. And so the thing is, I tried to do that, and frankly, that's where
Mhm.
I join you in the opinion that you have an advantage, when you do not. You are a little bit delusional and don't mind being a little bit cringe, because frankly, I think it's a little bit cringe to do, but I had so much fun. And every time I would do those gift requests, whether people would suggest me that the face or not, I would always do a gesugo. And frankly, I think I'm not that bad at it. I feel like, yeah. And
You have to
anyway,
send me your Gesuga face later.
I don't even know where they are now. Maybe it was years ago. I don't do that anymore. But I feel like maybe I can channel the energy of, like, when it comes to yandere, I guess I can channel the energy that I use to make those kisugo, and I feel like
Yeah,
it's
could be.
connected.
Hmm. Yeah. Like actually making faces when you're voice acting, it definitely helps a lot.
Oh, that's a
Mhm.
good
Like
advice. Thank you.
there was an VA I heard, I can't remember his name or her name. Basically, when you smile, when you voice act, somehow it actually can get picked up by whoever is listening that you're actually smiling when you are doing that line.
That's so true. Yes.
Mhm.
Like if I talk like this or if I talk like this, I don't really change anything, but like I feel like, oh, like the tone has changed. Like the tone has changed a little bit, but it's because, like, I feel like when we smile, we do that without thinking, right?
Yeah, because it's just so natural.
Hmm. It's like mind body to mind connection. It's like the voice like your vocal cords recognize the face you're doing, and it's like, okay, we're doing that emotion now. Yeah.
Yes. Mhm.
Oh, that's a very good advice. Thank you, Kola
You're
senpai.
welcome. Because, like, some people, their faces get stuck when they're doing voice acting. So, at the same time, their throats just dry up and they're like just starting to talk a little bit lower in volume because they're so nervous when recording their lines.
Mm-hmm. Talking
Mhm.
about this, I need to hydrate a little bit. Stay hydrated, chat.
Let's hydrate. Hydrate.
Mm. Also, you gave me a good
Um.
advice right before stream of the, how can we call that, like syrup? Yeah, it is
Oh,
syrup.
yes. Pipa koa syrup. Mhm. It's a traditional Chinese medicine from
Mm-hmm.
Hong Kong. It's it's very popular among VAs. Like, um, yeah, I actually learned it from a VA website. That's how I
Mm.
came to find out about it.
Oh shit. Oh, Prod has my mod has pulled up
Mhm.
all, sorry. My mod has pulled all the
Oh,
guessing I have done. It's so cringy. I don't want to show you.
aw,
No, I want to show you, but I don't know how to, like, send you this right now. Ah.
it's okay. Not now. Later, can.
Yeah, I will send you
Yeah.
this later. That's so funny. So sorry. You were talking about the syrup and that you learned about it on VA forum, right?
Yes. And
Hmm.
I learned that Matt Mercer, do you know him?
Who?
Matthew
Mm,
Mercer.
Matthew Mercer. No, I don't think I'm familiar with that name.
He voiced many different characters. If you played Resident Evil 6, he voiced Leon. If
Oh.
you watch D&D Critical Role in Twitch or on
Mm-hmm.
YouTube, then he's the Dungeon Master.
Mm-hmm.
He's voiced a lot. Also, I believe he's also voiced McCree from Overwatch, although you don't really play games too much.
Yeah.
Anime, okay, anime.
But
He
so he's
voiced. Have you watched AOT?
yeah.
He voiced Levi.
Oh, okay. Big role. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Mhm.
So he's an
Oh,
English speaking voice actor, right?
yes. Mhm.
I don't know much about the speaking voice actors, to be frank.
Oh, because you listen on JP Dub.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, no problem. Like, for many anime watchers, JP is the way to go.
Yeah. And
But
it's also.
English is
Oh, sorry, go
definitely
ahead.
been getting better. English has definitely been getting better. So,
Yeah. It's like I even put my games in Japanese, so I don't know.
well,
Like,
if you're gonna get into acting, you have to study, like, for example, if you do English, then
yeah,
you gotta study, like, how do the other English VAs do this? So even though I used to do JP almost all the time, I
yeah.
switched it to English so I can learn.
Very
Mhm.
good advice. You are so right. We need to learn from the senpai, the very
Yes,
yeah
senpais.
professional. I would even say sensei at this point because they're like the professionals. Yes.
Mhm. He's
Oh,
also Kitsune Man, yes.
and
Jotaro.
Ryorio. Yeah, Ryorio. Ah, he must have
L'Oreal?
a
Yeah.
yeah. Ryorio in Hunter x Hunter is also.
Oh,
That's interesting. Yeah, the English
Hunter
VA has
Hunter.
gotten better for
Mhm.
anime. Yeah, I heard about
Yeah.
that. Frankly, but also the thing is, my native language is French, so the only dubs that I've ever watched were in French. Um,
Oh,
some of them are good. Like, frankly, most of them are not that great. Like, French dubs, they had a bad reputation for many years, but I feel like in these recent years they got better. They have gotten a lot better as well. I feel like all the voice actors outside of Japan have been in like any country, they have been trying to level up a lot. I feel like the new generation, they're like they want to get to that level and like be
yes.
good in their own language and not be like
Mhm.
any less of like the seiyu in Japan. I feel like
Mhm.
French.
Also, when you do limit yourself to, for example, for French, not a lot of people know French compared to English or
Mm-hmm.
even Japanese, I would think.
Yeah, that's why I stream in
Mm.
English, even though like I'm close to fully fluent, but yeah, sometimes I still have troubles making the sentence, like constructing the sentence properly. But
Mm.
I
Your
feel like
English
people
is
get
very, very good. Okay, very, very good.
yours is like I actually had no idea you were living in Asia. I thought you were like from an English speaking country. Oh, your English is so
Well,
perfect.
English is certainly one of the primary languages here, although I would credit my speaking skills to video games, I would say.
Mm. Yeah, I heard that there are a lot of very high level English speakers in the Philippines. I heard that before. And I
Mhm.
had a friend from the Philippines that was living here in Europe, and his English was close to like native level. And I was like, wow,
Oh,
people in the
nice.
Philippines, they are so good at English. Wow.
How about you? How did you learn English? Like, I learned before, not too long ago, that
Mm-hmm.
for the French people like to speak, well, the French much more than English.
Oh yeah. That's
Mm-hmm.
really true. Like most French people do not speak English. Like they
Mm-hmm.
might understand a little bit, but they're not even trying. That's the thing I
Yeah.
really do not like about people in my country is that they're not even trying, and I don't like that. Like
Mm.
I can understand that you have an accent and you cannot get rid of it. I mean, it's my case, and I feel like an
Mm-hmm.
accent is also part of your personality and your history. So it's not a big deal.
Yes.
But
Mm-hmm.
like I would say that for most French people that I have known in my life, which is a lot since, I live here. And they're not even trying. They this is the way they would speak to you, and they would make no effort whatsoever to
That
be
is so good.
understandable. It
Your
sounds
French accent is so good.
I
I
mean,
want that ASMR roleplay.
if I would
I
speak
mean,
like
you
this
are
all
native French. That's true, but I just like it.
it's just like
Reminds
if
me of Assassin's Creed. Creed, in a way. I don't know why.
it's just that if I would be speaking like this all the time, you would not understand what I would say. Like most of the time. It's
Oh,
like
really?
yeah, I mean, I guess because I can speak English, I even when I try to do the real French accent, I can't really do it. I cannot really do it because like when they speak, even even as a French person myself, I'm not understanding. I
Mm-hmm.
am not understanding what they are trying to say in English. Like sometimes it's so like the accent is so far removed from like the pronunciation in English that it's so far you cannot even guess what they're saying. So
Can you please do an ASMR roleplay in that French accent sometime?
I mean, isn't
Even
isn't
if we don't understand, it's fine.
do I not have an accent at all times anyway? Like I feel like even if I am trying to be more um like I'm trying to have people to understand me better, I still have the accent no
Yeah,
matter
you
what
still
I
have
do.
the accent, but like your natural accent earlier, oh
That's
wow. I have
wait,
my AC
that's
turned on and I'm like, oh wow.
well, that's not my natural. I am really trying to imitate the way they speak. Like it's
Oh.
if anything, like the way I'm speaking right now feels more natural to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I don't know, like it sounds more like how I hear the words in English. Because I do listen to a lot of podcasts and YouTubers. In
Mm-hmm.
the I mean they're all English speaking speakers, and also like all the streamers and VTubers. Most of them are English speakers. I do
Mm-hmm.
watch a few Japanese streamers to try to practice my Japanese, even though it's still bad. But yeah, I am exposed to a lot of English speakers, and most of the time they are native English speakers. So
Mm.
I feel like the way uh, um, I speak, even though I still make pronunciation mistakes, it's because I hear the words in my head the way they say it, and I try to imitate it. And so for me to make what you what I would call like what I did earlier, um, that sounds more like how French people talk. When I'm do
Yeah.
this, I'm trying to picture a French person in my head speaking English. So it's a lot more steps for me. I'm
Oh.
like trying to imitate the way they speak, and I'm not trying
But
to actually speak English.
but
Yeah.
then this does give me an idea. When you do get into like, voice acting, and then you try to do a French person in ASMR roleplay,
Yeah,
you can do something like that, like disconnecting and making that other person you, in a way.
that's true. Yeah. But
Mm.
I would feel like that. I'm scared that if I try to lean onto the accent a little bit too much and like make it stronger on purpose, like people would only request that of me all the time, and I don't really like. It's
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
necessarily.
especially after hearing your stance now, where you wish that more French people would speak English. I understand.
Yeah, it's a little bit tricky.
Mm.
But
Mm,
yeah, it's a good. Thank you for the advice. I really like your feedback on this. It's so interesting to hear it from your point of view because since you're doing this professionally, then I think it's interesting for me to hear that from you. Like it's good advice.
thank you. Of course, in the end of the day, what you want is the one that matters most.
Oh, thank you. Let's not
Mhm.
lose ourselves uh in the content, right?
Mm,
Have you ever had are you comfortable talking about struggles as a creator?
sure.
Have you ever had a situation in the past where you felt like, "Oh my god, this is too much. I want to give up everything. I want to like just go back to normal life. I don't want to do content online anymore." Has that ever happened to you
I
before?
I have, unfortunately. There was this one point where I was still working at
Mm.
the time, like working an office job, and I had meetings all day. But then I would still stream 4 times a week, sometimes more. And my
Wow.
voice became so much overused that at one point, my voice just disappeared. I literally can't speak.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry to hear that. That sounds painful also.
Yeah, it was very painful. I will never forget that moment. It was at that moment when I
Mm.
realized about, am I really going to be forced to quit dreaming because of this?
Oh.
And it doesn't help because the meetings are so stressful. Like my life at work was so stressful, and I was doing VTubing because for you, right? VTubing is therapy.
Mm.
For me, I can pretty much say the same thing as well. Especially
Mm.
during the time when the pandemic is, at full force. Everyone is stuck indoors, and it really scared me.
Yeah. That was very scary times.
Mm.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was very scary. And it was also around that same time I got to learn more about Zen Trail. And
Mm.
I did consider like DTS for a bit. But at the same time, I can't help but shake the feeling because you know how my voice just instantly captivates you, right? I mean,
Yes.
not to toot my own horn.
Yes.
Yes.
Frankly, yes. No,
What?
definitely. Your voice is such a
What?
like. Oh my god, chat. That's it. She's mommy now. There's nothing else we can do.
Oh, who's my good girl?
Yeah. Hopefully, can I be your good girl?
Yes, you can be. You already
Ah!
are.
Oh my god. Yes, exactly, Sturban. That's how that
Mm.
gif is how like that emote is how I feel right now. I'm like, I'm like yes, queen, yes,
So
yes.
cute.
Oh, I feel like a little puppy right now. You made me a puppy.
Oh, who's a good puppy? You are.
As on a daily basis. Is that how your followers feel all the time? Damn, that feels good. Ah. So
Yeah.
I'm glad that I'm really glad that I've got to experience this moment right now, and I have to thank you, the past you, for not giving up on streaming.
Thank you. Thank you. It was definitely really hard. I just
Hmm.
decided to, instead of like quitting altogether, I just decided to go on hiatus, play Minecraft with the boys
Mm-hmm.
in Discord because, hey, I can't speak, but at least I can still play games.
Hmm.
So after, I think, 3 weeks, my voice came back. And after that, I was like, I need to take better care of my voice.
Oh, I see. And so
Mhm.
you were playing Minecraft with your community?
Yes.
Oh. So would you
It
say in a
used
way?
to
Oh, sorry.
be it used to be open for everyone, but then we had a couple of incidents where there was someone that we never quite found out who that destroyed some of our creations and
Oh,
stole some stuff. So we had to lock it behind, like you gotta have like certain number of channel points before going in.
people are so
Mm,
rude. Oh no, and
they
they're making
are.
it like they're ruining it for everyone else. Shame on
Yeah.
him. Ay ay ay.
Mm. We don't know if it's one or two people, but after we locked it and also we implemented some mod tools, it
Mm.
only happened once, but someone just thought it was free for everyone to take from a treasure chest in the city, in the spawn point.
Oh.
So we forgave him. But yeah, it was still a dick move.
Mm. Yeah, not nice.
Hmm. Some of my community can remember. They can remember.
I'm glad your community
Mm.
was there for you. That's very beautiful because, in a way, would you say that focusing on spending time with your community when you were unable to stream made it so that you didn't feel like giving up completely, but
Hundred
just take a
percent.
break?
100%.
Oh, that's so
100%.
sweet. Oh, your
Mm.
community is very wholesome. It's nice that you were able to nurture such a space. I mean, obviously there's always like the stupid people, but like everywhere. Like there's one or two, but like it
Mm.
doesn't ruin the fact that like your community was there for you.
Yeah, that's for real. Like there are some incidents, but hey, we don't live in a perfect world.
Mhm.
But the people who stay by you and make sure you know what you do, they appreciate what you do.
Mhm.
It's amazing, especially considering when I got started, I was more of a guides maker, just making guides for Genshin. And then I can say when I started streaming is when an actual community formed.
Mhm.
Even though I only started streaming not because I wanted to stream, it was more for practice.
Mm. And
Hmm.
so you decided to stream to practice for the videos and
Yes,
your voice acting.
exactly, for the videos.
Oh.
Because when I was editing videos and I
Mhm.
was doing so many takes for whenever I record my voice,
Mhm.
like there's like 1,000 cuts because I would make so many mistakes and I would say, and then I would forget the next thing that I was going to read. And I was like just so much of an awkward mess, even though I'm normally not
Oh.
like that. But when you're in front of the camera and then imagining, oh, this is going to be seen by potentially hundreds, thousands of people, I was just like, uh, mm.
I understand
so.
completely.
That's why I started streaming, because I
Mm.
wanted to get rid of that. And judging from how I'm conversing with you right now, I have definitely improved a lot since then.
Yes, you did great
Mm.
because yeah, like totally. And I feel like I can relate with this because I used to want to do vlogs and stuff in the past, like years ago as a cosplayer. I wanted to do vlogs and
Mm.
videos, like tutorials, because I do craft props. I like crafting
Your
props.
cosplay.
Yeah.
Damn, big respect. Because, like, I know some cosplayers, because, like, especially when you have, like, a day job or you study at
Mm.
school, you can't really just, make them yourselves. So you
Mm-hmm.
just commission someone else or buy pre-mades. So you make your
Yeah.
own props.
Sometimes, like, okay, so wait, it's a little bit like of a tricky situation because, like, for the past 3 years, I was also back to uni and I completed my education. So I had.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you, I did it. I'm smart now. Not really.
Let's go.
Not really.
Yes, you're smart. Obviously smart, good girl. You are.
No, thank you. Thank you. Can I call you mommy?
Sure.
Thank you, mommy.
Head pats. I'm gonna give you the biggest head pats ever
Thank
when
you
we
for
meet in
receiving
VR
them.
chat.
Yes. Oh, yes, I'd love to. I'd love to. Yeah. So, on the story, always, I'll finish the story real quick. I wanted to make tutorials on like the prop making, right? But
Uh-huh.
I was unable to speak to the camera. And at the time when I was streaming, as I told you, I was really self-conscious about like the way people would perceive me, because they would totally not like people in chat. They would sometimes not really consider me for me, but more for like, oh, that's the cosplayer, and like blah blah blah. You know how people can be towards women on
Mm.
Twitch, you know. Even though even when you try
Yeah.
to cover yourself up and stuff, you're like, okay, maybe it's my fault, which is frankly I don't agree with this. Like, it's not the woman's fault for being a woman. Like, I didn't choose to be born this way, okay? So please don't discriminate me for the way I was born. So, but even though, like, even then, you get a lot. I mean, even as a VTuber, you get those kind of people, but honestly, in my opinion, a lot less. Like, from my experience, I can tell it's a lot less. Um, so anyway, I was a bit self-conscious and I wasn't able to get over it. And I feel
Wait,
like
come
after,
here.
oh,
Hug, hug, hug,
oh, thank you,
hug,
hugging you,
hug.
hug, hug, hug. This is so cute.
No, you're so cute.
You're so cute. I feel like VTubing has helped me a lot with this as well. Like, I was
Mm-hmm.
for during the month of July, I attended a big con in the US called Anime Expo as a cosplayer, and
Uh-huh.
I've always, because that's the third time I go there, right? And I've always wanted to vlog my trip there and talk to the camera, and it was still
Mm-hmm.
hard, not gonna lie. Like, I'm still a noob vlogger, and like a lot of the takes are blurry and blah blah blah, but at least I felt very comfortable on the camera, which is kind of weird because VTubing has helped me to be more comfortable in being on camera. But the thing is, on when you're a VTuber, you're not on camera, but it does
Yes.
translate. That's weird.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's just like, cause like when you look at your VTuber, the facial expressions, the way your mouth opens, it just feels like a natural extension of you.
Mm-hmm. It's
Mm.
right. It's and so now I'm really happy because just like you, I feel a lot more comfortable being on camera, recording stuff, and like even when I do content that where my flesh face shows, I don't feel like as awkward as I used to. I'm still shy because I don't know for you, but I feel like a lot of creators I have met online, they are actually really shy in real life.
Shy.
Are
Yeah, of
you?
course. I'm also shy. I'm shy.
You say it in a voice that
Mm. That
that's so
that is the
cute.
opposite of shy. Makes other people shy instead.
Yes. But you're spreading the shyness. You're making people
Mm.
shy. So you feel less
Mm.
shy.
Perhaps.
Big
Perhaps.
brain. Oh my god, you're so smart. You're extra big brain.
Oh, wait, why did you get bonked?
I think because no, I think they bonked you maybe. No, I don't know who they bonked.
Me?
Who are you bonking, Nitro, like this?
Why
You
are you going to bonk me? Why are you bonking me? Are you prepared to face the chancla? Hmm?
Aye! Chancla is coming, Nitro! Go hide!
Go hide. Yes, you can hide, but you can't run? Wait, that doesn't make sense.
Wait! No, wait! I think it's you can hide, but you can never escape. Right?
You can run, but you cannot hide. No,
What?
wait.
Okay,
But
wait,
what was
wait.
it, chat? Wait, you need to help us, chat.
Chat, which way is it? Wait, I don't know which way is it. When you can
Mm,
hide but you can't run. No, you can run but you can't hide.
mm.
Oh yo yo.
You can run, but you can't hide. There
You
you go.
can
Okay,
run but you
okay. Thank
can't
you, chat.
hide. Chat is yeah. Thank you, Chat. Thank
Mm.
you.
It's no fun when they don't run.
Ooh, ah, perfect, perfect. Oh, you know what? My face is hurting from how much I'm like smiling and having fun with you right now. Thank you so much for hanging
Oh,
out. Like, I'm having so much fun. My face is
I'm
hurting
glad.
probably.
I'm glad. I'm happy. Like, I'm not lying when I was like, I'm like nervous before we started. Like, I haven't, this isn't my first time guesting on someone else's stream. And I'm like, why am I nervous?
Oh, don't be. Wait,
But I'm not anymore.
nice. I'm happy to
Mm,
hear.
yeah, because
I
you're
hope.
such a good girl.
I'm the one nervous now. Wait, you're
Take
making me
that.
nervous. Oy, oy, oy. Oy, oy, oy. Kola is very good at making people smile. I do agree.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
oh.
So
Mm.
talented at this.
Chat wants to be called a good boy, huh? All
Oh,
right, chat. You're listening, chat.
Chad.
Because you're here, spending time with us here. You're hanging out with us, being so behaved. You're such good boys
Oh,
and girls.
I'm so
Mm.
flustered. I'm so shy. I feel so shy. Eee.
Even those who are in denial, you're a good
Yeah.
boy. Mm.
They are always denying like this that they're good boys.
Mhm. I actually did not get started as a mommy kind of YouTuber. Like, I
Oh.
only really dialed it up with my appearance when I became 2D.
Hmm.
But when I got started, I wanted to be something more like a tomboyish-ish onesan. And
Ah.
then, yeah, and then when I got more comfortable, my voice is like this. So, like, I moved up, I guess,
Mm-hmm. You are. I feel like you
forever.
had this in yourself even before you were aware of it, and so it's just like the mommy energy came out. Like it's like the dummy mommy energy came out.
It came out. It's also weird because, like, I don't even want children.
I feel you. I mean, technically, aren't we your children in a sense? Like, we're
Oh,
like,
without the pain of labor. Oh yes, please. Mm,
yeah. It's oh, we can
yeah.
also say that the tomboy character evolved into a dummy mummy. She realized,
Zombie mommy.
I'm actually made for that. It's a natural evolution of the character.
And then someday I'll be a dummy granny.
Yeah. Yes. We're
Mm.
here to stay, chat. So you're gonna have to put up with our shenanigans for a long time still. Yep.
Yeah, for a long time. I'm
Yep.
I'm also like really glad, like for us, because when I was watching a lot of YouTubers in the past, like so many of the YouTubers who are popular or you watch all have cutesy voices. Because so I
Mm.
was also trying to make my voice cutesy, but it was really hard.
Mhm.
It was
It's
really
hard
hard. And
it's hard to go
then
against like your natural voice.
agree, agree.
That's also a big reason why at first when VTubers like at the very beginning of like end of 2019 and then there was the big boom in 2020. um
Yes.
I at first I was like, wait, VTubing is not really my thing. Like the VTubers,
Mm,
I don't really relate too much to them. Like I don't
yeah.
really enjoy their content so much. But then I feel like when there was the boom in 2020, a lot of different kinds of VTubers and also a lot of indie VTubers became like a lot bigger and they were a lot more diverse. And that's when I realized, oh wait, they're very cute. So, and also like actually like in my case, I got interested in VTubing in a very weird way. So
Weird way.
yeah, well,
What do you
like
mean?
I was okay in a weird way, in the sense that I didn't think like becoming a VTuber did not come from the fact that I liked the VTuber. Like, so what happened is that during 2020, during the first pandemic and first lockdown, I think like a lot of people, I bought a very cheap headset and I started going in VR chat a lot. I mean, it was a very
Mm-hmm.
easy way to socialize during those times
Yeah.
and make
Mm-hmm.
friends that I still do have good friends from that time still today, like very deep connections made there. And
Nice.
at the time I was struggling with streaming, as I told you, as a flesh tuber. I was struggling a
Mm.
lot to be natural on camera. I never wanted to talk about like touchy subjects, like I don't know, like my hentai tags and stuff like that. I feel comfortable sharing now. I'm like, whatever. I'm like, I talk
And
about
then
that
here
on
you
stream.
are standing before me with experience in that regard.
Yes, I guess. And so I don't know. I didn't feel like I didn't feel like there was a room for me to be more natural on stream.
Mm-hmm.
And then I started going on VR chat a lot, and I was very much more myself that I was on stream. I mean, I was not streaming that. I was just like that was on my free time, and but I realized that behind a character avatar, even though I was not playing a character, I was just myself, but I felt more myself.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, wait, that's amazing. Like, when you're using an avatar in VR chat, you can actually talk to some people. You could have some very deep conversation. Whereas in real life, sometimes, I don't know, if you go to, I don't know, a cafe or something, you might not have such deep conversation with people IRL.
Yeah.
And I realized the power of interacting as humans behind avatars, like the way
Yeah,
we
I
would
feel
be more
like
ourselves.
when we're like humans, when we're humans,
Right? We're less humans when we're humans. That's why
yeah,
Zuckerberg
when
as a lizard man is more human than Elon Musk.
mm,
To circle back on that.
yes, it all goes back to that. Because like we put on so many walls around us when we talk with others. We think about we have to be safe, with the topics and how our distance, we judge our distance to another person.
Mm-hmm.
Like, will they misunderstand what my intentions is? Will
Mm-hmm.
they? What do they think about my appearance? I need to be more mindful of so many things. But then when you're in the virtual space, like your cyber Yuzupion, that
Ye-
just goes right out the window. Like
Yes.
you can have like different appearances, but it's more about displaying your preferences.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Exactly. And I discovered the power of that through VR chat and not really by watching other VTubers, because when you're watching VTubers, you don't realize that. It's like when you are yourself in character, like, I mean, not in character, but in your avatar, interacting with other people, and you realize that.
Mm-hmm.
And so at the time, I
Yes.
was like, maybe I should stream when I go on VR chat because I feel more comfortable behind an avatar. And I was like, wait a second,
Mm.
that's just VTubing. And I, so I realized I wanted to become a VTuber, not because I wanted to become a VTuber, but because of like all of this realization about being more human, where we're not human, when we are in avatars.
Hmm.
So that's what I
You
was
know,
saying.
now
It's a weird way.
now that you told me your story, it's actually kind of refreshing, like a reverse, because I've been seeing so many of my moods go reverse of yours.
Oh.
Like they come from VTuber and then to showing their skin more and more.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hmm. I wonder why. What do you think of
They,
this
I
phenomenon?
think what happens is they become way more confident because when you do VTubing, right, you get used to the camera more, you
Hmm.
smile more because chat makes you happy.
Yay. So true.
Mhm. Don't
Thank you,
push your
chat.
luck, chat though. No, don't bully
Don't
me.
put your luck. I like the immediate response. Okay, you guys, you're cute, but don't get ahead of
Mm.
yourselves, okay? You're such on tsundere. Oh my god. It's like I don't. It's not like
Well,
I like you, chat. Okay. Oh shit! They know they're cute. Oh,
mm,
they know. They know.
yeah, that they want to show more. Exactly. But for me, um, even though, my story is like I already know about VTubers before I started VTubing, and that's why I was also like trying to make my voice cute. I
Mm.
would consider myself more in the party of more of the hardcore fans, where I could care less what you look like behind the avatar.
Mm.
You know, I don't
Yeah.
care. You're entertaining, you're fun. I'm gonna watch you. I like your voice. I'm gonna watch you. I don't care whatever you do. If you're like the president of Canada or whatever, I don't care. I'll just watch you for what you do on stream.
Trudeau? Trudeau as a
Mhm.
VTuber? Wait, is that him? I'm not even sure. I
Yes,
hope I got
Trudeau
that
is
right.
yeah, the Prime Minister of Canada, I believe.
Yay. Okay.
Mhm.
Sorry. You were
No
saying?
worries, no worries. Yeah, just for me, because like for me, so that's why when I saw them, like they're so beautiful, gorgeous, good looking, handsome. But I'm like, I'm not really into that for the VTuber space.
Hmm.
So good for them though, good for them. I just wanted to bring it up because like it was the reverse for you. You're
Right?
coming from cosplayer into VTuber as a
Mm.
streamer. Mhm.
It's very fascinating. I feel like noticing this opposite reaction kind of highlights the fact that at the end of the day, like VTubing helps being feeling more comfortable. No matter
Yes,
if you
yes.
used to show your face and then you become a VTuber, or you were a VTuber and then you start to show your face because you feel more comfortable. No matter this, like it goes both ways. It makes you more comfortable being
Mhm.
yourself in general. That's what I love about VTubing. And frankly, cosplay will always be because it I didn't start. So the funny thing is that I didn't start cosplaying because I wanted to become a pro cosplayer. It also happened like kind of like in a coincidental way. I just started posting my pictures online, and people were asking,
Mhm.
"Wait, can we get more if you open a Patreon?" That's how it happened at the time. If you open like
Mm.
those paywall platform, like can we pay to see more? And I was like, well, I mean, sure, I want to make more. And so it kind of happened. Like I didn't even know you could like monetize and become a professional cosplayer. Um, and I feel like VTubing happened the same to me. I was just like, hey, this is fun. Let's try this. And I forgot where I wanted to go with this. My mind kind of like reset right now. Doo-doo-doo-doom. What were we saying?
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
We were talking
You
about?
were saying about how people started to support you on Patreon because they wanted to see more of your cosplay.
Yes, but before
When it
that,
started, you didn't want it to be like a pro cosplayer at first because like you just wanted to cosplay because you just like it.
well, I forget where I wanted to go with that, but in any case, yeah, VTubing is fun. And so, oh yeah, I remember. Okay, oh my god, my brain completely resets. Yeah, so it was my hobby at first, right? Cosplay was my hobby at first. And I
Mm-hmm.
like just happened that it became like my job. But so
Mm-hmm.
cosplay will always be my hobby, and I always want to make content with this. But to be frank, these days I also feel 50-50 with VTubing. Like VTubing is so freeing for me as a way to interact with community that I feel
Mm-hmm.
like nowadays I'm less interested into cosplay as a job, I would say, and I would be much more interested to keep it more as a hobby. Because also, like, when it's a job, like, no matter if it's your hobby or not, you're always going to have like strict deadlines. You've got We've got bills to pay, chat. That's the rent is due every month. And so sometimes
Uh-huh.
you are doing some projects that I would never do a project that I hate, but sometimes I would make project that I like less than others. Just
Yeah, understandable. Yeah.
and I wish I didn't have to do that anymore and keep cosplay as really like keep it as a job, but like do more of what I like. And I feel
Mm-hmm.
like VTubing made me realize that. I was like, wait, VTubing is fun. I want to keep like the cosplay also fun, right? Okay,
Yes.
that's where I wanted to go with this. Okay.
Oh, actually, now that you mention these things, I believe, I don't know if she started to have like a Patreon even before she became a VTuber,
Mm-hmm.
but are you familiar with Cinder?
Yeah, I know her as a VTuber. Yeah, is she a cosplayer?
Yeah. So, yes, she actually used
Oh,
to be a cosplayer before a pandemic, but I don't know if she had a Patreon. And then when the pandemic hit, cosplayers had to stop cosplaying for the most part. For the
yeah,
most part.
that's what happened
Yeah,
to me.
right. Mhm. So for her, she started ASMR in her downtime. And then after ASMR,
Oh,
she's a VTuber now.
oh, that's fascinating.
Mm.
I actually didn't know she used to be a cosplayer. Oh, oh,
Mhm. She
that's
used
so
to be.
cool. Yeah.
And she's one of the biggest VTuber streamers now here in Twitch. Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Crazy how life goes. You know how it is. Chat knows
Make
that I like
everyone into
Jurassic Park.
VTubers. Oh, wait,
Life,
you like what?
they know that I like Jurassic Park, so that's why I
Oh,
quoted.
Jurassic Park.
Yeah, like life finds a way.
Life finds a way. I can't remember the lines anymore in Jurassic Park, but I still remember the Tyrannosaurus Rex, the Velociraptors.
Yeah, that's why I have
Mhm.
a. You see my tail? My tail is a cyber dino tail.
Oh, it's a cyber dino
Yeah.
tail. Actually, speaking of design, I'm
Mm,
actually curious now more
mm,
than ever. After hearing your story, like you you said you started as a plush tuber, as a streamer, and
mm-hmm,
then you didn't really like that much when people would, you know, um just pay attention only to your appearance and not your personality.
mm-hmm.
So I'm even more kind of confused because your design is very revealing.
Okay, that's a good question. Okay, but then you're interviewing me now, but that's
Yes.
that's totally
Welcome
fine.
everybody to
Welcome.
ColaCast.
Colacast, guys. It's Colacast
With me
now.
is Yuzu Pion.
Well, I've talked about that on stream a lot in the past, so my chat is gonna know this
Oh,
already. But I'm going to explain that to you as well, and also people in chat that
thank
comes
you.
from your community. The thing
It's the
that happened.
DJ.
Yeah, you say the DJ basically. Okay, end of the story. That's it. No, okay. that's the that's the long story short. But the long story is so when I was a kid, I I grew up in a very very conservative um
Whoa.
household and
Household.
family.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And the thing is, I did not realize that after like okay, so what happened is when I was a kid, because I was so conservative, I started and I would see my male family members getting treated better than I was, and just because I'm a girl, I was a little girl, and I felt like, oh, that's unfair. And you know, when you're a child, you don't know the complicated words like feminism or stuff like that. You don't know about this. All you know is what you see, and what you see is that
Yeah.
you're treated unfairly, worse
Mm-hmm.
than your male family members of the same age. And I feel like I started to internalize that. Oh shit, what happened? One second.
Mm.
Whoop.
Sure.
Let me
Need
just
to
turn
wipe yourself
on
off?
my my face turned off because it's a
The
serious
face
topic.
turned off.
My face turned off. Okay, sorry guys. Doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. Okay, it's plugged in again. So yeah, I feel like in retrospective, I can tell that I started to internalize that, and I started to hate being a woman. I was like, okay, being a woman
Oh
sucks.
no.
Being a man is like you get treated better. And chat, I'm not trying to start a debate in chat. I know men also go. I know men also live with a lot of struggles in their lives. I'm not saying women have it worse. I'm just saying that in my case, as a little girl, in my case, personal case, I could tell that being a woman was worse. Like in my environment, it was worse. It's different in every family and stuff, but in mine it was worse. And so I started hating being a woman. I was like, okay, being a woman fucking sucks. Like, I wish I could be like my male cousins or my other male family members and be treated just as well like they are. And so I started hating my female appearance. And so when I was growing up, I was very tomboyish. I was trying to pass as a man. And I'm not trying to say that in my mind it wasn't like, oh, I wanted to change gender or anything. I did not even think those things. It was really simple in my mind. It was like, being a woman, difficult. Being a man in my family, easier. So I want to be man. Very easy. It's like, it's not very political or anything. It's just like my experience, right? So I was really tomboyish, and I did not realize that by hating being a woman, if you're a woman, you end up just hating yourself, right? It's like self-hate. It's a form of self-hate. That sucks. And so I was really depressed, obviously. Like, you hate yourself, so you're depressed. And then, I don't know, I feel like anime has saved me in a way, because but at that time, I started watching a lot of sci-fi anime. And in sci-fi anime, you can see a lot of very strong feminine character. Like, the one that struck me the most, and that really, really, really changed the course of my whole life, is Motoko as a character. She's
Ghost in the Shell.
Exactly, from Ghost in the Shell. She's very sexy, and she embraced her feminine side and her feminine body. And actually, in the show, in the anime show, another character mentions, "Why do you even bother having like a female body? You would be stronger having a male body, because she's a cyborg, right? She can choose."
Yeah.
And just like, no, I really like being a woman, and I don't need to be a man to be strong. And I just like my female body, and I'm not gonna change. And I was like, wow! In my confused kid mind, and I was hating myself for being a woman. I was like, wait, can we do that? Is that allowed? Can we just do that? Like, that's so cool. And that's where I started to be really into feeling my feminine side. And then I started, and in the same vein, I started doing cosplay, because I wanted to also be this, like those sexy characters that I really liked. And I wanted to be the sexy, strong woman as well. It's like, you can be sexy and strong at the same time. So that's great. I discovered something that maybe is obvious to a lot of people, but it just wasn't obvious to me, because that's not the way I grew up. And so I feel like nowadays being sexy is part of my something that I enjoy. I feel like what I didn't like when I was streaming as my flesh tuber, and people would stop at my appearance, is because it would go against this idea that you can be sexy and interesting and strong and you have a personality. People would just stop at, oh, you got boobs. And I guess that was hurting me on a level that's really deep. Because from my point of view, it was like reminiscing me of my childhood trauma, right? To have people stop at my appearance. But as a VTuber, and as a cosplayer, I guess as well, because like cosplay, I'm cosplaying a sexy character. So obviously it's like, I don't mind people being like, oh, you're sexy. Because yeah, I want to be sexy. It's just like when I was streaming, I was trying to be myself. And so I didn't like those comments. But I feel like being sexy as my virtual self is okay, because then first of all, people make less comments about your design and appearance as a VTuber in general. But also, I feel like it's part of my choice. Like, I didn't choose my flesh body, and so I don't like when people comment on that. It's like it's not my choice, and I don't like that people stop at that. But like, it's my choice to be a sexy DJ on stream. It is my choice. I did the design, and I like being sexy, if it's my choice. See? Okay. It's very long.
No. It's interesting.
Yeah.
It's interesting knowing about you. It's okay.
Okay.
I can understand the reason.
I know it looks contradictory. But I hope that after telling you more about my story and my life and the way I grew up and my whole journey, you will maybe understand more why I like having a sexy design and being this way.
Mhm. Yeah, I understand more now. Mhm.
Thank you for
Yeah,
listening.
embrace it. Embrace yourself.
Yeah.
And yeah, I like that. I like the reason. I like the reason. Mhm.
What about
Be
you? What?
your be your sexy Degen self.
Yes.
That's nice.
Yes, we're all sexy digits in here. You are, Chad is, everyone is sexy digits. In a good way,
For me,
obviously.
it's
In a very good way.
actually I that was another struggle because
Mm.
I pick a succubus, right?
Mm.
And do you mind if I change clothes right here?
Go ahead. Ooh! Oh, it's mommy! It's mommy! It's mommy succubus. Succubus.
Mm.
She's there.
So,
There
yeah,
she
this
is.
is my succubus form with my wings out, with my classic succubus outfit.
Yes, so
Yeah,
cute. I love
like,
it.
thank you, thank you. I I do like Degen stuff as well, but
Mm.
I was getting some very unwelcome comments sometimes, even
Oh.
when I'm not feeling. Wait, what happened? Did it for a second like the stream looked like it was doubling for me, tripling,
Ah.
quadrupling?
I know. I just put a little bit more space between us so we can see our both of our beautiful
Oh,
wings and
hmm. Oh
so
yes, you have so many wings. Kind of reminds me of Dot Hack, actually.
yes, it's yeah, it's the vibe
Wait,
I'm
you
going
know Dot
for.
Hack? You know
I
Dot
kn-
Hack?
I know it, but I've never been into
Oh,
it very much. But yeah, it's I like the designs and stuff.
where did your wings design come from?
Oh well, it's funny. It's like when I started going in VRChat, I was using also a succubus model, and I felt very connected to that
Oh,
model a lot. And but it was like fantasy inspired, and I'm more
interesting.
into like sci-fi and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I did this design, I wanted to have some wings to just wink. It's like a homage to the VRChat model that I was using a lot. So yeah, it's in a way, it's a legacy of the succubus model that I was using in VRChat.
Oh, I have to see the succubus model you were using sometime.
Yeah, I mean it wasn't mine; it was just a public model. But yeah, I'll show you.
Still.
I'll show you in
All right,
VRChat.
great,
So
great.
go ahead. Can you tell us more
Yeah,
about like your
so
experience?
I was getting a lot of unwelcome comments, but then I was
Mm.
like justifying it because, yeah, I mean, I look like a succubus and succubi are very lewd. But then the longer I did this, the more I realized I don't really want to see lewd comments on
Mm.
stream. I don't mind if they have lewd fan arts, but when it's on stream and I'm playing a fucking kids game called Genshin Impact, I don't
Right.
want to talk about my boobs.
No, I'm so sorry. I'm laughing because it's like so ridiculous, but it's so sad. Like people don't know they don't understand that we like to be sexy, but we're not really like fishing for an appropriate comment.
Time and place. Time and place.
Time and place, chat. Time and place.
But like I also couldn't really blame chat too much because there's a lot of lewd right?
Mm. They might get
Mm.
confused.
Yeah, so like for many people when they see your appearance, they're going to comment on your design.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't help that I have this very entrancing voice that just calls out to their primal desire. be stepped on and be put on a leash and be berated or
I,
be praised.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have never had those thoughts ever in my life. Ever. I
Mm,
swear.
ever. Hmm?
I'm not lying.
Really now? You're not lying.
No. By the way,
Are
when
you
I lie, I
sure?
blink a lot. But I understand, yeah. It's
Mm,
like you don't want those
mm.
comments on stream, but at the same time, people might get confused. So, is that why you had a model change
Actually,
outfit?
the story here is that I had both of these outfits available from my debut at
Ah,
the same time. Mm. But a friend of mine said, Kola, you should totally have this outfit as well. So I I took her suggestion and here we go.
I love both. I love both because it's like you are on your free time now, but you when you're in succubus mode, it's like work mode, you know, like succubus at work. But like this is like
Mm,
casual succubus after hours. She's just like
yes.
hanging out.
And
I
just
really
enjoying
love.
the games. Yes. I'm not taking anyone's energy.
I love your outfits.
Mm,
Both of them are
thank
super
you.
good. Yeah,
Thank you. Thank you.
of course. You're welcome.
Mhm.
I think
Yeah,
Chad
so
agrees.
thank you, chat. Oh, it's so itchy. Like, I think it was last night. There was an insect or some insects, and they bit my thighs so much,
Oh
and it's so
no!
itchy. Oh.
What are those? Who do they think they are? Like biting our mommy like this? Chat, you hear that
Mm.
we have to go at war with every insect in the world so she never gets bitten ever again.
Don't you, chat? If anybody of you captures a genie in a lamp, don't ever wish you're an insect, okay?
Yeah. Yes, because I and Chad also will all go to war to the insect that bit you. We'll find those MF and we're going to like they'll see what they get.
Yes. Get rid of them from the world.
And so nowadays you stream a
Mm.
lot more with this outfit, right? If I understood correctly.
Yes.
Hmm.
99%.
Mm,
Mm.
do you use your succubus outfit in any other context?
Sometimes when I'm like down to be sussy with chat, I would use that sometimes.
Down to be sussy. It's sussy hours.
Mm.
When the sussy hours are open, she will tell you guys.
Mm.
And then it's fine. Yes. Sussy
Mm.
hours only. It's like happy
Sussy
hour.
hours only.
Sussy hour.
Exactly. Exactly. Mm.
I love being lewd, but I worry sometimes I go too far. Oh, Youngerang, very nice
Yeah.
intervention. Do you
Valid.
have an advice for people that feel this way? Like they like being lewd and maybe they want to interact with their favorite streamer in a lewd way, but they don't know if it's the good time and place.
When they turn on the mature tag on stream and they specifically consented
Hmm.
somewhere in the title, or they're saying, "Oh, riz me up, chat."
Yes. Okay, so
Yes, something like that.
you basically need the
92%.
streamer to give you like a cue. Yeah, so you
Mm-hmm.
understand this is the time and place. Um,
Mm-hmm.
if you maybe, I would say my advice personally would be also like sometimes I do sussy sometimes on chat like stream. I do some sussy stuff, but sometimes I also
Mm.
like don't want those kind of interaction. It's like like
Mm-hmm.
we just have moods, and sometimes it's not the mood. And I do not blame people for not knowing, not being in my head, and not knowing when I'm not in the mood. Like so, what I just do is like if someone writes something sussy in chat and I'm not in the mood, I just ignore and be like, hmm,
Yeah, just ignore.
Yeah, just ignore and not interact. Or if I'm really not in the mood, I would be like, chat, let's be serious for a moment or something. And so I feel like it's it's a it's a clue for people, like if they are interacting with your sassy mood, maybe and playfully, then I guess it's like time. But like if also you feel like you said something out of line and you are unsure, feel free to be like, oh, sorry, I don't know if it was like, like at a good time and place. Like basically I would say it goes down to communication. Like the streamer would tell you when it's a nice time. If they don't feel like it and they don't want to really address it live, it's also valid. They might just ignore, because addressing things live sometimes has the Streisand effect, where you tell people not to be sassy, and like some haters, I mean, not that we have that in our community, but I guess it could happen that people are like, oh, okay, well then let's troll this person. So the streamer is on a position, is on a vulnerable position, that in a sense that they might just ignore and not go ahead and be like, oh, stop that, and like make a scene, right? So I guess it's also chat that has to get a clue. Like,
Though sometimes it's hard because, like many people who hop in to watch live streams doesn't have the most developed sense of reading the room. It comes to the territory,
that's right. It
right?
happens.
Yeah. You can't really expect the people coming here to be all Giga chats, even though 99% of you, I'm sure, are Giga Sigma chats.
I've been reading chat the whole
But
time at the same time that we talk, even if we don't, like, I mean, we are conversing, so we don't always interact with chat, but I check the chat the whole time, and so far 100% of you guys are like Giga Sigma chat. Yes, absolutely.
nice.
Big
Oh,
head
chat.
pats for all of you.
I have a knock knock joke. Can I do this for chat?
For chat?
Mm-hmm.
Or for me to answer?
Do you want to be the recipient?
Sure, yeah.
I can do that. Okay. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Sigma.
Sigma who?
Sigma balls.
I knew it. I knew it.
I'm sorry.
Oh wait. Oh shit. Our connection is getting a little bit. I don't know if it's on my
Oh
end.
no. Oh no, guys, because what I did, she's going to disconnect me.
No, no. I'm not. You're fine. It's like the connection is like slowing down a little bit. Ooh, what a bad timing. Yo, no, I want to be raised up more. Not now. Now is not the time.
It's totally because of Sigma. It would actually feel better if it was an Overwatch conversation. But I knew you don't play Overwatch, so.
No, I don't.
Because there's this character in Overwatch named Sigma, and his weapon of choice are two small balls.
Oh. Two small balls?
Yes. He's just spinning the balls around in his hand, and then he throws them as a range of projectile.
The Sigma incident in Overwatch. Oh my god. No way.
I used to stream Overwatch a bit, and then I made this joke to chat.
He throw explosive balls. My balls are explosive,
Yes, he
chat.
does.
Okay.
Oh, your balls are explosive, Yuzu?
Yeah. Did I say that?
Yeah.
I did not say that.
Yeah. Oh, you just repeated what you said. Okay.
No, I actually said it.
Oh wow, you're a gaslighter now. I see. Gatekeep, girl boss gaslight.
Exactly, gatekeep, girl, gaslight. Especially if you have a guest, gaslight them. just kidding. I just would like to check my internet connection real quick. Give me just 1 second.
Sure.
Cause
Sure.
How is it on your end, chat? Is it like lagging for you? Let me
It's
know,
not lagging for
please.
me. I'm actually watching your reactions to stream. It's not lagging for me. That's why I thought you were memeing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, well, let me just 1 second.
All right.
Oh? So it so it's not
Their
lagging.
CEO sucks. Mm-hmm. Yes.
I can tell.
Yes,
A
it's a
little.
me. Hola. Ariel.
A little. Yeah, it is a little like oh my god.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's a
Well, I
little
have the
laggy.
stream muted, but visuals look fine to me.
Maybe you should try. Could you try to listen to the stream real quick and check if you are happy how it sounds, please?
I am talking. Hello. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, Robocola. Oh shit, chat! I have made Cola
Oh,
into a robot as well. She's becoming robot.
it,
No.
wait, but can you hear me? Like the voice you hear from me, it's also robot,
No,
or
it sounds
it's
like this
not?
to me too. You sound robotic to me too. Ay ay ay.
Oh, then it's probably on my end. My voice meter does that sometimes.
Oh, okay, voice meter. Voice meter, god damn it. We're in the
Yes.
middle of a cutie conversation, cutie
You
meetup.
can say that again. You can say that again. But I have to use voice meter for Discord because otherwise you won't be able to hear me.
Oh. Should we
I
try
can
to
try to
restart?
I'll
Yeah.
restart my voice meter.
Okay.
I'm gonna be quiet for a bit.
Okay, I'll reach chat in
Mm.
the meantime. It's kind of taking over. No. Kola is returning to her roots? Wait, what does that mean, Razor? Is Kola trying to become Cyber Cola? Cyber Cola! It's 3 a.m. Leave my typing alone. Oh, it's really late for you guys. What time is it for you guys? Yeah. It's like very very late for a lot of you, right? But the actual model, oh, almost 4 a.m. Damn. Oi oi
Yeah,
oi oi
almost
oi
4
oi.
a.m.
Oh, are you back?
12:50 a.m. Almost 4 a.m. Hello, is my voice fine? I restarted voice
Oh,
meter.
you still sound robotic.
Oh, probably it can only be done with the computer restart. Or we can
Oh,
wrap things up here.
yeah,
If
I
you,
guess we could.
yeah.
That's
Mhm.
unfortunate timing. Oh, well. Well, thank you
Well,
so much for coming on the PyonCast, Kola. It was such a
fun.
pleasure having you. You're so sweet and so interesting. Lots of good advice.
Thank you. It was so nice interviewing you as well, you two.
Yes, I got
Now
in.
I have, yes, now I have a new good girl to take care of.
Oh my god, I became a good girl. My first podcast episode. This is just like the dream. The dream is real. The dream is. I'm living the dream, guys. Chat, don't be jealous, okay? Don't be jealous. Actually, you can be jealous a little bit.
A little bit.
And so, please make sure everyone that you follow Kola everywhere. Okay, follow her on
Oh,
Twitch. She also does voice acting, roleplay, ASMR on YouTube. She's so talented. Is there any other place you would like to plug in?
thank you. Please, if you haven't followed Yuzu yet, please follow her in
Oh,
twitch.tv/YuzuPion.
oh,
She also has no, 3 Twitter accounts, but her
yeah,
other third is more on personal posting, right?
yeah. I have a
Mm,
VTuber cosplay and personal account, but
yes.
feel free to follow any of those if you're interested. Um, I also do YouTube, TikTok, everything. I do everything. Just go to usupion.net. You'll see everything there.
Wait,
So
how does TikTok treat you, by the way?
used to be better. Then I didn't post for like a month when I was like traveling, and now my reach is like cut in third. It's really
Ouch.
bad.
It's
Twitter
very
is the
cutthroat in
same.
TikTok. Mm.
Yeah. What about you? Is it like treating you well?
I couldn't log back in TikTok. Their customer service sucks balls.
Oh my god,
So
no.
yeah, I can't even choose to delete my TikToks. Touch.
That's so sad. What? I'm so sorry
Mm.
they did that to you. Oh,
Yeah, I couldn't log back in. And their customer support sucks. They just keep on repeating the same thing.
yeah. Oh my god.
Mm.
No. Well, guys, time to go to war with TikTok now. After the bugs, we're just gonna go to war with TikTok. I can't believe they treat us, our queen, so badly, right? Well,
Wait, since when was I the queen?
oh, I mean, you are queen to me. All women are queen!
I thought I was your mommy.
Yes, you are. You are? I hope.
I am. Yeah.
Yes, mommy. All right, chat. Please say bye to our guest. Bye bye, Kola. Thank you so
Bye, chat.
much.
Bye, Yuzu.
And
Thanks for hanging.
of
Let's do this
course,
again sometime. Thank
yes,
you.
we
Thank
have a
you.
wedding to plan in VRChat.
Very busy.
Very busy, guys. You don't know, like planning
Mhm.
a wedding is a whole thing. No, but like for real, let's hang out in VRChat. I mean, even outside of stream, I would love to just hang out with you, and we can also like do
For
a VRChat
sure.
stream if you. I would like to show you my original model that I was using there. That was a
I
succubus.
mean, I mean, you're my good girl, so of course you would be a succubus the very first time.
You make me blush. All right, guys. Bye bye. Thank you so much
Bye
for
bye.
saying bye
Okay,
bye.
I pressed the red button now, right?
Yes.
I I don't want
Me
to.
neither. Me neither. I don't want to
I don't
either.
want to.
Oh, it's okay. We're gonna see each other very soon again. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's only till later, not forever. It's not a forever goodbye.
True. Yes.
It's only see
See
you
you
later.
later. I agree. I agree. All right.
Bye
Bye
bye,
bye, Yuzu. Bye
Kola.
bye, chat. Thank you so much for having me.
Of course, you're such a pleasure to have as a guest.
Mwah.
Mwah. Good night. I mean, no, yeah. Good night. Good night.
I mean, it's okay to say things in advance.
Yes. Well,
Yes.
have a good
Bye
rest of your
bye.
day. Bye bye.
Oh wait! Before everything,
Oh,
chat. You have to be there in Yuzu's celebration. When was the date again?
September 2nd is my anniversary, my VTuber debut anniversary. Right.
Second, yes. Please do check her out, chat.
Thank
September 2nd.
you. It's in the schedule if you are interested. You can already like get a notification. Yeah.
All right, I will be
Bye.
clicking on that right now.
Thank you so
Right
much.
now.
Yeah, we're working very hard for the anniversary. And hopefully I have like all the surprise I have planned will be revealed that day. So lots of exciting stuff. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. I really
Oh
appreciate
wait, it
that.
removed the reminder.
What?
I apparently I already set reminder for it. So I need to click on it
Oh!
again.
Oh my god, you're the best. Oh
No,
no.
you. It's your day. One
It's
year
my
anniversary.
day. Yay! I'm gonna be a good girl
Yay.
of 1 year old. I'll be
Mm.
1 year old! Woo!
1 years old. Let's go.
Big girl. Big girl.
Big girl. Okay. I will not be overstaying now. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Good night. Oop, oop, oop. There she goes. Our guest has left the chat. Well, guys, that was a very, very good podcast that we had here. Like, she's such an interesting person to have, and I really appreciate that you guys I would really appreciate if you would follow her everywhere. Please shout out one last shout out for Kola in chat. I'm gonna go as well. I just wanted to stay a little bit behind to say thank you once again, guys. I will be live tomorrow, same time. I just want to make sure you guys know that this is not my usual stream hour. I'm streaming a lot earlier because there is a heat wave in my area at this moment. But I usually stream 5 p.m. my time, which is like in the afternoon. Right now is like very early morning, and it's already starting to be very hot. The heat wave is like starting to heat at 10 a.m. and it's like 10 a.m. Thank you so much, guys, for listening to us. Make sure you follow Kola everywhere, and please join our Discord server so you get like notifications for new videos on YouTube, new videos on TikTok, new videos like everywhere, and my cosplay as well. If you're interested to see what I do on other dimensions, because I do exist on multiple planes of existence, please check on usupion.net. Usupion.net. You can get like more of me. And before I go, we'll go raid a friend. So let's find a friend to raid, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye. Thank you so much for hanging out. I'll see you guys tomorrow. See you guys tomorrow. Okay, let's find a cutie to raid. Who's live? Who is live today? We're just gonna check our friends. Not many people at this hour. I mean, that's understandable. We have like it's an odd hour to be live, frankly. Let's see who's live. Oh, let's raid our friend Kurumi. She's live. Yay, Kurumi! Okay, guys, can you get the raid message ready? Is the invasion of the Robo Waifu army? And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Say hi to Kurumi. Be nice to her, okay? Invasion of the Robo Waifu army.